So here we are going to talk about those characters from Marvel Cinematic Universe, which are as important as heroes for any movies. Some heroes are born with power, some get powers later, and some earn their powers. However, every villain gains their intelligence and power with their pride. The motives of the villains may be wrong, but their dignity is tremendous. In this video we are going to talk about villains, not every villain, but 10 most powerful villains of MCU. Those who wanted to keep the universe in darkness, wanted to take over the universe, wanted to destroy the universe, wanted to destroy the Earth, wanted to separate the Avengers, and one of them wanted to inebriate all dimensions. Number 10. Eric Killmonger. N'Jadaka Eric Killmonger came to defeat T'Challa for his father's motive. His father wanted that they would have to control the world to end the oppression of African descent in the world. And it is true that there should not be any discrimination based on the color of the person. But Killmonger's way of ending this discrimination was wrong. That's why T'Challa definitely stopped him, but it was Killmonger who fathered T'Challa to bring Wakanda to other countries and to unite everyone.
And for the first time in our history, we will be sharing our knowledge and resources with the outside world.
Number 9. Kaecilius. The villain of the first movie of Doctor Strange was not Dormammu, but it was Kaecilius. Many fans don't know, but Kaecilius wanted to merge Earth with dark dimensions because he felt that by doing this, he would be able to get back from his dead wife and child. And at the end of the movie, Kaecilius becomes part of the dark dimension, but at a great cost. But in addition to all his evil deeds, Kaecilius was also a very powerful sorcerer, and he discovered the secret awesome power of the Ancient One. Number 8. Helmut Zemo. Helmut Zemo seems to be the most normal villain, but he is not so normal. Helmut Zemo is a former colonel with the Sokovian Armed Forces and the commander for their EKO Scorpion. And he used his skills to separate the Avengers, and of course he had to take revenge with the Avengers. But in the meantime he also killed many people. That's why Black Panther caught him and put him in jail. Although it looks like he will come back. Now he will use his intelligence and training against Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It's time.
Number 7. Ronan the Accuser. By the way, according to comics Ronan is right, and he also supports superheroes. But in the movie, Ronan was shown as Kree warrior with anger who hated the Xandarians. And the reason for this hatred was Kree Nova War, in which Ronan's father, grandfather and great-grandfather were killed. So Ronan sets out to avenge the father's grandfather and great-grandfather. But he could not stand in front of the bad dance and cleverness of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Bring it down hard! Someday! Put it together.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro!
Number 6. Ego. Ego was a celestial, a primordial and powerful being, and the biological father of Peter Quill. A living planet with a humanoid extension of himself, Ego desired to find meaning and had sought meaning to remake the entire universe along an omnicidal extinction level event known as the Expansion, with the unwilling aid of Quill to summon all of Ego's seedlings and terraform both all planets into new extensions of himself, which would eradicate trillions of all life within it, leaving only him and Quill all there is.
I tried so hard.
Number 5. Red Skull. Johann used super serum on himself to become a superior in humans, and because of this serum, he became a Red Skull. He was head of Hydra and wanted to rule the world with the help of Tesseract. Red Skull's motives were bad, though his bad motives only teleported him from the Earth to Vormir. And Red Skull became Soulstone's Stonekeeper. However, one theory says that the Red Skull would be free as soon as the Soul Stone comes out of the Vormir. Now maybe he can see us in Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You don't give up, do you? Nope.
Number 4. Ultron. Ultron was an artificial intelligence peacekeeping program created by Tony Stark using the decrypted code derived from the Mind Stone, encased within Loki's own scepter, retooled by himself with the help of Bruce Banner. He saw humanity as a threat to the Earth, and Ultron had tried to use a device composed of both vibranium and Chitauri technology to lift Novigrad and use it as a meteor on Earth to wipe out all of humanity. Ultron nearly would have succeeded with this, but he and his plans were ultimately foiled by the Avengers, while his final body was destroyed by Vision.
And you're not going anywhere.
Of course not. I'm already there. You'll catch on. But first, you might need to catch Dr. Banner.
Number 3. Loki. Loki Laufeyson is not an evil entity, but he just wanted his birthright. He wanted the same opportunities as his brother Thor has. But when Loki felt that he would not be made a king due to his being adopted, he took the matter in his hand. However, all this did not happen. He made him to attack on Earth. But when everything was nominated, its hate reduced over time. In Infinity War he was killed by Thanos. However, now Loki of another timeline is coming before us in Loki series, whose hate is the same as before.
It was. Well, maybe when we're finished here, I'll pay her a visit myself.
Number 2. Hela. Hela, Odin's daughter, was the Asgardian goddess of death and former executioner of Asgard. She was seen in a different avatar in MCU, where the motive of her to rule Asgard can be taken as a derivative from Odin's poor parenting. Odin continued to fight with his daughter to rule the 9 realms, but when he decided to bring peace everywhere, Hela did not like it. And then she went out to fight Odin. So Odin is responsible behind Hela's evil nature. However, because of that, Thor lost his hammer. Going to number 1, we would like to do some special mentions first. These are the villains who are so great, however they could not make a place in this list. These villains are Alexander Pierce, Jan Rog, Aldrich Killian, Dormammu, Vulture, Mysterio, Whiplash, Abomination, Malekith and Ghost. Number 1. Thanos. Thanos was a genocidal warlord from Titan, whose own main objective was to bring stability to the universe, as he believed its massive population would inevitably use up the universe's entire supply of resources and condemn it. To complete this goal, Thanos set about tracking down the Infinity Stones, as the combined efforts might wipe out half the universe. The intention of Thanos was right here, but his plan would be considered madness. Because to do something good, killing others is not good. To do something good, something has to be sacrificed by self-behalf, not from others. So these were the top 10 villains of MCU. These are villains we have seen in Marvel Cinematic Universe. There are more awesome new villains upcoming in Marvel. Let the situations become normal as soon as possible. But still we have missed any details, or if there is any new fact related to this video, then do tell us in the comments. At the same time, also tell us which is your favorite villain in this list. And if you have enjoyed this video, therefore don't forget to like and share. Also subscribe our YouTube channel for all such superheroes and supervillains contents.